Welcome back to K&L Farms. I'm Ken. I hope this video finds you well. It's been about 2 weeks since I put up my last video. I have to apologize for that, and we'll move on. In fact, it's been probably a month ago, and it's surprising to me. And if you've been following along, you know that I'm a volunteer fire department. Sorry about Martin, but that's the way it works, because I'm in the garage and kind of in Martin's house. He wintered for the most part in the garage. We got a little heater over by the well house, and he just likes to hang out in the garage now. I got it shut up so I could the garage closed down so you can actually hear me. Outside's a pretty nice day, pretty nice spring day. We've been enjoying it. But let me see if I can go back to what I was saying. Oh, there it is. Okay, so a month ago, I'm on the fire department, on the volunteer fire department. The chief of the department says he wants everybody to get certified early this year. He's projecting, like I am, there's going to be a lot of wildland, and certification on this one subject is for wildland. And then later on in the video, I'll do two things. I'll show you the specs I quote, and then I'm going to try and show you, in fact, or tell you what somebody of my age, well over 60, can do on a wildland fire, because you might have just went to, well, why are you even there? But okay, so we're going to go over that. But let's go back to specs. I was cold at the time he sent the email, a couple feet of snow, and the only time I actually go outside is to plow and feed and break water troughs. Most of the time I was in, you could actually say, hibernation period. And so I come out of the, Thanksgiving, the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I gained 20 pounds. Now that I'm over 60 years old, I thought to myself, well, I used to be able to drop, 20 pounds in just a few months. And so now he's saying, and he's closed the window. My window used to be, I'd target getting ready for wildland. I'd target, May. I'd have all the beginning of the year until May. Well, also that once you put on weight at over 50, it's significantly harder to get it off. But now I've got to get all of my qualifications in. And I think there was 8 qualifications for, online training that you have to be certified. That's called your certs. And so it was, snow outside. I was sitting in eating a bag of Cheetos, and I shouldn't have been, and doing my qualifications on the laptop, just having a good day. I think I got all my qualifications in, all 8 of them. And I think he actually called for 6. And I thought, well, I'm on a roll. I got 2 more qualifications in, which we have to do the 6 every year. The qualifications, they're refresher courses, but I still have to do them. And so I did my qualifications, sent them in, and then Ken's back that, hey, you got to take a fitness test for every wildland firefighter. Now, I think I'm an unusual situation in this part that not every wildland qualification or wildland firefighter is actually over 60 years old, but here I am. I still want to do it because I really enjoy that. I don't know if I enjoy the fire part of it and the danger part of it, because I'm not really into that portion of it, but I do enjoy helping people and being outside. And usually when I go on a wildland fire, it's me and another person in the engine, brush rig. I said engine, but I meant brush rig. And we're just out doing whatever we've been assigned for that day. And I don't know that I've ever, I can't say that. I've been on fires where I've been on day shift, but I enjoy night shift more than I do day shift, because day shift between 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock on a day shift is when bad things normally happen, and I don't want to be involved in that. I'd rather just go out and do my assignment for the day. But anyway, let's go back to they call it the track test, and everybody calls it the dreaded track test. Now, there's 3 levels of this track test. There's advanced, and I'm breaking this down, but I'll show you what the term they use, but there's advanced, and advanced would be a lineman crew, and there's no way that I'm going to do that over 60. You got a bunch of barely 20 years old. Most of them are 18, under 20 years old, and they're hiking up 3 miles and they're breaking trail up for 12 hours. Now, I've seen that a lot. I've seen a lot of people say it's 16 hours. I've never been on the fire. It's 12 hours. My shifts has always been 12 hours if I've been on a fire. But I can't get on a fire. I can't get on, now in district, I can get on fire. In district, the people that are involved in the volunteer system they can go to virtually any fire. And remember, I'm talking about a footprint that involves 600 people. And our biggest responsibility is, there's 3 of them. And the DNR and the Forestry Service, they involve, usually I don't know why they go with 3. And usually the numbers are inverted, which I'll come to in just a minute, but I don't know why the numbers are inverted. That makes no sense to me, but that's how they did it. Remember, it's their toys. I just get to play with them. Okay, so in district, but if you're going out of district, out of where I live, district, let's just say if I was in an incorporated city, that would be the district I am, but I'm not, because I'm very rural, and I enjoy that part of my life. Okay, but if I was in an incorporated area, it would be the city. That's your district. When you move out, say, I'm hoping it doesn't happen, but California, I'm thinking it is. The chief's thinking it is. That's why the time frame's all been shifted up. And so if I go out, somebody else needs help. If I go out, I have to have a red card. And that's just the way it works. In order to get the red card, I got to go through this PAC test I just talked about. Now, the first level of this PAC test was, in fact, it was level 1 was, and I can't recall right now what the level 1 was, but let's say advanced. You got advanced, you got moderate, medium, and then you have low, which is labeled light. And so advanced is a 45-pound pack for 3 miles in 45 minutes. I'll show you here in just a minute. This is my pack. I like this pack. It's comfortable to me. So I loaded this pack up. I loaded this pack up with 45 pounds. It was right at 45 pounds. I put this pack on this year to take, because the only thing I need left is, in fact, the pack test to get my red card, so that I can go and assist other people out of the district. Put this pack on, 45 pounds, and it's like, there's no friggin' way. I could barely lift it up. I was like, well, that's not a reality anymore. Now, if I was back when I was 20, between 20 and 40, yeah, I could do that. In fact, I think I'd done that before. In fact, I think I climbed the mountain closest to us, and another a YouTuber calls it Mount Vesuvius. Mount Vesuvius is 12,000 feet. I think I had a 45-pound pack, and there was a couple, 3 guys that went with me. We went to the top of the mountain I think I was 50 actually, but 50 is a long ways off, and that's another thing that I think you can relate with, and you can talk about is, and I think I did it the other day. I was on a job last spring because, remember, we're just coming out of the winter, and I was climbing the roof and doing everything, and in the middle of that, I thought I was having a hard time. It was hard, because I think I was on a 612 pitch or 812 pitch, and I thought to myself, oh, I know I did this a couple of years ago. I built a building a couple of years ago. I was on the roof doing the roofing material. I come to sit down, I'm all winded and everything, and actually, went back and thought, well, no, that wasn't a couple of years ago. That was 22 years ago I actually did that building. But let's go with this anyway. So I I can't, there's no way I can do a advanced. So advanced is, I think I mentioned this, was 45 pounds pack for in 45 minutes for 3 miles. But I think I could do the medium. I haven't got to that yet. I'm going to start, possibly tomorrow, I'm going to challenge the test. Now I haven't got the weight off yet. I should, but I haven't been able to yet. But this pack is medium is 25 pounds at 2 miles in 30 minutes. And then light is in fact no pack, 1 mile, I think it's in 15 minutes, but I think I could do the medium. So I'm gonna have to catch up with you on the next video if I'm actually successful. Now it might take me a week before I get back to you because I'm gonna challenge the test tomorrow. If I fail, I'm gonna challenge it again the following Saturday. I only have two weekends. Let's go with 2 weekends. I only have 2 weekends available that I can take the test, pass the test before I need to move on to a different subject, because the chief's narrowed down the window of opportunity for us to do that. He wants everybody ready to go by May. And so that's kind of what the frustration is because I used to do my training and used to target May. He wants everybody qualified. And I think I'm the only one on the departments that actually got all the computer or all the certs done and needs the pack test. Everybody else, I think, was going to do the pack test and didn't do the search, which might have been smarter. But if I was going to try and do the pack test with 3 feet of snow on the track, there's a certain track, and the track we're on, I think it takes 8 laps. In my case, 8 laps in 30 minutes, and you're qualified with this pack on. I know this pack is 25 pounds right now because I loaded it up. But anyway, that's what I had.